Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sam Fisher, and I'm the current chair of the Lee County School Board. Welcome, and thank you for coming to this event today. Today marks a special moment for the school district of Lee County as we witness the swearing-in of our new leaders. We gather to celebrate as Mrs. Melissa Giovannelli, Mr. Bill Ribble, and Mrs. Vanessa Chaviano take the oath of office as school board members. We are also celebrating our first elected superintendent in 50 years, Dr. Denise Carlin, as she takes the oath of office. These dedicated public servants will honorably serve our students and the community for the next 4 years. As a housekeeping measure, I want to ask everyone, please turn off electronic devices or put them in silent mode. Right now, I'm going to ask everyone to please stand for the presentations of colors and national anthem by Dunbar High School JROTC program.
Forward, march, left, 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 right, left, left, mark time, march, colors, halt, left, face, present, arm.
Please be seated. I want to ask any elected officials in the audience, please stand. Thank you for being here. At this time, I'd like to invite Mrs. Melissa Giovannelli to come forward for the oath of office administered by the Honorable Frank Porter. Mrs. Giovannelli will be accompanied by her husband, Craig Giovannelli, daughters Mia Giovannelli and Raquel Greenberg, son-in-law Jeff Greenberg, grandchildren Sailor and Hunter Greenberg, parents James and Martha Watts, and cousin Deborah Dukes.
Short one's mine.
This would have worked out that way.
I think I'm muted.
All right. Melissa, it's my honor and privilege to administer your oath today. Melissa and I have known each other for a number of years. We both graduated from Riverdale High School. I was a year ahead of her. I'm 47 years old.
And I'm 40.
Raise your right hand, please. Repeat after me. I, Melissa Giovannelli,
I, Melissa Giovannelli,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support, protect, and defend
that I will support and protect and defend
the Constitution and government
the Constitution and government
of the United States
of the United States
and the state of Florida.
and the state of Florida.
I am duly qualified
I am duly qualified
to hold office
to hold office
under the Constitution of the state.
under the Constitution of the state.
I will well and faithfully perform.
I will well and faithfully perform
You did it better than me. The duties of Lee County School Board member,
the duties of the Lee County School Board member,
on which I am now about to enter.
of which I am now about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Good afternoon. It is truly an honor to stand here before you today. As I am sworn in for another term on the school board, I want to take a moment to express my heartfelt gratitude to the residents of Lee County for placing your trust in me once again. Your support means the world, and I promise to continue working tirelessly for the education and well-being of our students and children. First and foremost, I want to thank my husband, Craig, wherever you are, there you are, and our daughters, Raquel and Mia. Your unwavering support and love have been my foundation throughout this journey. You inspire me every day to be a better leader and advocate for our students and families. Thank you for standing by me through the thick and thin. I also would like to acknowledge my parents who instilled in me the values of hard work, integrity, determination, and serving others with an open heart. Mom and Dad, you taught me that by doing what is right and giving our best efforts, we pave the way for success, not just for ourselves, but also for others. Your guidance has shaped me who I am today. I carry those lessons with me into every decision I make on this board. I think it's important to give credit where credit is due. I would not be here today without the support and controversy of the two outgoing board members. Their initial support helped me win in 2016. For this, I'm not just blessed, but grateful. I felt it was important to give them some credit for my 2016 and 2020 victories. They opened my eyes to the need for transparency and accountability. I have strived for these changes on the board. Not only did they help me get elected initially, they also were the major reasons we now have an elected superintendent, of which I am very glad and proud of that. I supported and welcomed this much-needed change for accountability to the people whom we serve. We really are lucky to have Dr. Carlin as our newly elected superintendent. Congratulations, Dr. Carlin. I could not be more excited about the new board and our new superintendent. Together, we are going to be a board that listens and respects those whom we serve. We are all accountable to the people that elected us. Congratulations to the newly elected board members and Dr. Carlin. I am honored to be a part of this new board. It is truly such a momentous day. I would be remiss if I did not take a moment to recognize Dr. Savage and his dedicated staff for their remarkable service over the past 8 months. During a period of turmoil and uncertainty, Dr. Savage stepped up to the plate, demonstrating exemplary leadership and unwavering commitment to our community. His ability to guide us through such challenges has not only restored stability, but also inspired confidence in our shared goals. Thank you, Dr. Savage, for your dedication and for making a positive difference on our educational environment. As I reflect on my journey, I recognize that I am here by grace. It is God who has brought me to this moment and who continues to guide me in this role. I am reminded daily of the responsibility I hold to serve our community and lift up our schools with faith and perseverance. I know we can achieve important things together. I am excited about the future of Lee County Schools and the potential we must foster an environment where every student can thrive, where the staff is successful and prosperous. I look forward to collaborating with each of you, parents, teachers, staff, and the greater community to ensure that we provide the best possible education for our children. Thank you once again for your trust and support. Let us embark on this journey together. Focus on our shared mission of excellence education. I am honored to continue serving and advocating for our students' futures. Thank you and God bless.
Congratulations, Mrs. Giovannelli. I also want to take a page out of Commissioner Hammond from this morning. Thank you for keeping under 3 minutes. Now I'm going to ask that Mr. Bill Ribble come forward for the oath of office administered by the Honorable Judge John S. Carlin. Mr. Ribble will be accompanied by his wife, Joanne Ribble, his daughter, Courtney Ribble.
You sure you want to do this?
Absolutely.
I, Bill Ribble,
I, Bill Ribble,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support, protect, and defend
that I will support, protect, and defend
the Constitution and government
the Constitution and government
of the United States
of the United States
and the state of Florida.
and the state of Florida.
I am duly qualified
I am duly qualified
to hold office
to hold office
under the Constitution of the state.
under the Constitution of the state.
I will well and faithfully perform
I will well and faithfully perform
the duties of Lee County
the
School
duties
Board
of
member,
the duties of Lee County School Board member,
on which I am now about to enter.
in which I am now about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you, Judge. Okay, following the footsteps of the commissioners this morning, I'm not going to make a campaign speech. I'm just going to update you on how I got this journey going 17 months ago. Is Wayne Smith in the room here? There he is. Wayne called me about 17 months ago. I've known Wayne for over 10 years. He knows my business background, 35 years. I celebrated at United Parcel Service. I was enjoying a great retirement, and he tapped me to get on the council back in 2014, and again, he had tapped me for the school board opening. How he knew that the seat was going to be open, I have no idea, but we'll figure that out later on. But I do want to thank Wayne for his coaching, counseling, guidance. I know he's coached others in the room here, seeing the nods of heads, for a lot of different campaigns moving along. I also want to thank my wife, Joanne. We've been together for 50 years. We've been married 48 years. That's one more year than Armour and Judy Persons, I recall. So I have a year on you folks. And she was my campaign semi-manager. Of course, Terry Miller was really the campaign manager, but she managed the day-to-day activities. And when I tell you 7 days a week, sometimes it was 2 or 3 sessions a day at different events. And she took all the pictures. Now, the role is going to reverse here very soon, coming in December, because she's going to file to run again for city council. Joanne's presently the vice mayor. So I'll get to do the scheduling, the photos, on and on. I also want to mention our fine governor, Ron DeSantis, for his great endorsement. I'm sure that really helped me, push me over the top to get the seat. As many of you know, I've worked with the district as a volunteer on strategic planning for 6 years. So I'm a big supporter and believer in the 2030 plan. We have a lot of work to do on that plan, and Dr. Savage took over that responsibility 2 years ago. And I got to tell you, this past year with the board that we had in place and Dr. Savage's leadership, we really closed the gap on some things like code of conduct, teacher turnover, and on and on. So I'm looking forward to being a part of a very civil and collaborative meeting tonight at 6 o'clock. So if you guys want to test the waters and see how the new boards get along, come back here at 6 o'clock. But thank you all for your support. I know I had many, many elected officials here in the room that supported me along the way, and I appreciate that support and continued support as we move forward. Thank you very much.
Congratulations, Mr. Ribble. I'd now like to invite Mrs. Vanessa Chaviano to come forward for the oath of office administered by the Honorable Judge John S. Carlin. Mrs. Chaviano will be accompanied by her husband, Umberto Basuto, daughters Olivia and Sadie, mother Aita Proenza, and her sister, Brittany Bellon Zeron.
I, Vanessa Chaviano,
I, Vanessa Chaviano,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support, protect, and defend
that I will support, protect, and defend
the Constitution and government
the Constitution and government
of the United States
of the United States
and the state of Florida.
and the state of Florida.
I am duly qualified
I am duly qualified
to hold office
to hold office
under the Constitution of the state.
under the Constitution of the state.
I will well and faithfully perform
I will well and faithfully perform
the duties
the duties
of Lee County School Board member
of Lee County School Board member
on which
on which
I am now about to enter.
I am now about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Good job. Congratulations.
Mine will be shorter, I promise. So first and foremost, I want to thank God for his guidance throughout this journey. His strength and direction have been my foundation, and I am so grateful for his presence every step of the way. To my husband, my partner in life, people ask how you make this happen, and he holds it all. So thank you for that. All of your support and encouragement, you have been my rock, and I couldn't have done it without you by my side. To my family, thank you for your patience, your understanding, and constant belief in me. Your support has meant the world to me and kept me going on the toughest days. To my friends, thank you for your willingness to step in any way you could, whether it was offering advice, volunteering, or simply being there to listen. Your kindness has been a true blessing. And to the people of our community, thank you for placing your trust in me to represent you and work for the best interests of our students, teachers, and staff. This is a responsibility I take to heart, and I'm committed to working hard every day to ensure a bright future for our schools. Thank you all for being here today and for your continued support. I'm honored to serve.
Congratulations, Mrs. Chaviano. I think that's all we have. Oh, wait, there's one other. Finally, I'd like to ask Dr. Denise Carlin to come forward for the oath of office administered by the Honorable John S. Carlin. Dr. Carlin will be accompanied by her husband, the Honorable John S. Carlin, as well as her family member.
I don't think I need to get any ID from you.
Just give me the oath.
Raise your right hand, please. I, Denise Carlin,
I, Denise Carlin,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support, protect, and defend
that I will support, protect, and defend
the Constitution and government
the Constitution and government
of the United States
of the United States
and the state of Florida.
and the state of Florida.
I am duly qualified
I am duly qualified
to hold office
to hold office
under the Constitution of the state.
under the Constitution of the state.
I will well and faithfully perform
I will well and faithfully perform
the duties of Lee County Superintendent of Schools,
the duties of Lee County Superintendent of Schools,
on which
on which
I am now about to enter.
I am now about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Wow, a standing ovation. Holy cow. Thank you. Well, let me start by thanking Almighty God for bestowing this beautiful blessing on me. A huge shout out to my husband, who has been my rock for 34 years. He has been by my side every step of the way. Thank you, honey, for your patience, your support, and everything. I couldn't have done this without you. Thank you to our two sons. And wait a minute, I have to pause for a moment. There are two very special people here that need to come up. Tom and Dottie, please join us. I missed that you were not there. Come on up. I'm going to tell you about these two special people in just a moment. I'm very grateful to our two sons who have been there every step of the way for us. You are my inspiration for this role. I'm grateful to my entire family, and now we have a complete family here. Those of you that know me well know that I lost my mother very early on in life, and my father passed away over 13 years ago. These two wonderful people are my parents' best friends, so they are standing in for my mom and dad today, and I couldn't be happier. A very special thank you goes to our outgoing superintendent, Ken Savage. I had the privilege of serving as his chief of staff, and now I get the privilege to appoint him tonight as our deputy superintendent. I cannot tell you how much I learned from you. You have been amazing both times in the role. You continued to come back, even the second time when we asked you. You put everything aside. You sacrificed, Rebecca too. Thank you so much for loving our kids, for caring about our staff, and for being true stewards of this community. We really appreciate you. Thank you very much. I saw before we had a number of elected officials here, and I see several of them still in the audience. Thank you so much for stepping up. I will tell you, I'm not standing here today unless you stood up for me very early on, and I thank you. You endorsed me, you got more people involved in this race, and I cannot thank you enough, so appreciate you all very much. I also want to say thank you to our campaign manager, Terry Miller, and his team, which I see here. You took this first-time candidate, this educator who had no idea about politics, and you helped get me across the finish line, and for that I'm eternally grateful, so thank you. And now when I look out here and I see the principals, I see district administrators, I see teachers, I see friends, new and old, my heart is full. I see people standing at the back. It just makes my heart smile. We ran a very, very long campaign, 13 months, so that's a long time to be on the campaign trail, but through it all, I knew I kept my eye on the prize. I knew what I had the privilege to do, and that is to serve you and the over 100,000 students in this district. And I don't take that lightly, and trust me, we will get to the work done. So thank you for being here today. And to the voters of Lee County, this is the first time we have elected a superintendent of schools in 50 years, 50. That's a long time. I know that you expect for me to be accountable to you, and I promise you we will. We have 5 priorities we're going to be working hard on starting tomorrow morning. Those are ensuring safe schools, making sure that we increase student achievement, making sure that we are fiscally responsible. We have to treat your tax dollars as the precious dollars that they are. We're going to make sure that we have increased teacher retention and recruitment. Our teachers deserve better, and we are going to empower the voices of our parents because they are the voices that we need at the table. They are their children's first teacher, so we're going to embrace our parents as well. With your help, everybody in this audience and in Lee County at large, I need your help, and I'm asking for your help today. Please stand by us one more time and help us get these balls across the finish line. 4 years are going to go by very, very quickly. And so we are committed tonight on behalf of all of our staff here to make this happen, and we are going to make good things happen for children. Thank you very much for entrusting me with the children and the staff of this district. I look forward to moving it forward to the top of the state and the top of the nation. We will be the best. Thank you for coming today, and God bless you all.
Congratulations, Dr. Carlin. Now I'm going to ask Dr. Carlin and my fellow school board members, please stand. Please. Welcome to our 2024 school board and district governance team. Thank you all. Thank you for joining us for this special ceremony. We now invite you to the atrium for a meet and greet with our school board members and superintendent. Attendees will enjoy appetizers from the East Lee County High School Culinary Program and music by the Fort Myers High School Jazz Band. Then at 6 o'clock, we'll have our school board action meeting tonight. Thank you, everyone.